95 Pop Snaps here, and today we have a good one. We have so many pops, one box, all these parcels here to unpack, as well as this monster of a parcel right here. I am so excited to show you everything I've picked up. Let's do this. So everyone, as I mentioned in my last video, I have shopped with cash converters before, both in store, as you would have seen in the last video, and for the past year I have been shopping online with cash converters, and this is only a portion of what has been sent to me, but I thought these looked like the most interesting when it comes to the packaging, and it's showing off a good diversity about what you can expect if you were to shop through cash converters online and have the pops delivered to your door rather than shopping in store. So this is either going to tell people, do shop with cash converters, or take caution. Either way, there's some crazy good deals on the website, and it's too hard to pass up on, especially if it's all for your PC and you're not too fussed on damage. I mean, I'm going to expect that they're not perfect, because on Cash Converters website, all the pops here are pre-owned. They're pre-loved. People have traded them in, pawned them in, if you want to use that term. So they're all secondhand. You can expect imperfections. And that's what I'm expecting today. I'm going in with an open mind. Like I said, I've shopped with cash converters quite a bit in the past, in store. I have had some online purchases in the past and no real complaints. But this is like maybe like 6 months worth of purchases on Cash Converters website. So let's see. Like I said, I grabbed like a diverse box. All the boxes kind of look different, if that makes sense. Just to kind of see what the packing's like when you're buying multiple pops, single pop, whole bulk of pops. The fun part about this is I can't even remember everything that I bought, so we're gonna have some surprises, I imagine. This first one here is in a standard Australia Post box. I'm gonna guess and hope there's only 2 pops in here, just because I think anything more than that is a bit scary. Don't really know how you'd fit them all in, but let's see what came in box numero uno. Oh, it's just 1 pop, and I've been attacked by peanuts. I'm going to take the pop out. But as you can see, it's in bubble wrap with a whole bunch of packing peanuts. That's a big, big up. I'm happy about that. 1 pop inside of this is very good. I'm happy about that. So first off, let's see how much I actually paid for this. This is cute. It says, your order was thoughtfully packaged by Colin. Thank you, Colin. So this pop here, I paid a total of $9 Australian for. The postage cost was also $9, so paid for the pop for the same price as the postage. Packed well, bubble wrap, happy days. Very happy about this. So far, so good. And it is a pop that I wanted big time in my collection. It's been on my wish list for quite some time. And for the year that it's probably, it doesn't have the year on it, what year it was made, maybe 2018-ish is what I'm thinking. It's got some love. It's not in the best condition, but it is a hard pop to find, and it is the Master Chief with the energy sword. So one of my favorite weapons that you can use in Halo. So we got Master Chief here in decent condition for its age. I tried to buy pops where the picture looked like it was in decent shape, especially considering the age of the pop too. And look, this probably does need some cleaning up, but it's not too bad. The one thing I will criticize cash converters of is that their pictures aren't the greatest. Some stores, because they're all different stores that list online, some stores go into really good lengths to take photos and show you the damage. Others just take a photo of the front of the pop. So it is a bit of a gamble in that aspect, but it pays off when you're adding cool pops like this to your collection. So I paid $18, I think it was $18.95 for this pop, which is less than the standard retail price of a pop in stores here in Australia. So I'm happy. I've got a great pop to add to my collection, one that I've wanted for a really long time. Like I said, it's such an old one. I believe the date on the bottom did say 2018, so yeah, it's been around for 7 years now, so I'm not going to complain. I paid $9 for the pop, $9 for the shipping, but in my head, I'm saying I paid $18 for this pop, because that's what I did pay. Another downfall, guys, is that some stores, from the looks of it, will put their price sticker on the bottom of the box. It's directly on there, but I'll use a hairdryer on a low setting to peel that one off, and should be all good to go. But that's a good start there. Now, we won't have to go into too much details. Now that I've kind of talked about the ins and outs of cash converters, we can just kind of push through these, I guess, if you want to say. Let's get into this next one here. So this was sent in an Amazon box. I do like the fact that they recycle boxes. I'm assuming, you know, these boxes have come in from, you know, people selling their items to them. Who knows? But I respect it. I like it. I appreciate their recycling, and I will be sure to do the same with this. All right, another one here with packing peanuts. We have 3 pops inside of this one. That's pretty good, considering the size of this parcel. I'm happy with that. Top layer has bubble wrap, and we have our good friend packing peanuts again. I'm not super good at editing, so I'm not going to show you exactly what the inside of the box looks like, because then you're going to see the pops. We don't want that yet. We want to build the suspense. All right, so for this order, I paid $12 each for these pops, with $20 delivery in this box, which is fair. That's a pretty fair price, I would say, for postage for a parcel of this size. So $12 each for these pops, and looking at them, I think that's a great deal. So $56 for the contents of what is in this box. Happy days. First off, this is one that I did not get for me, but it is a very cool one. It is the Wolfman Glow in the Dark 2016 New York Comic Con version. So this is the blue glow one. Very cool pop. I feel like these movie monster pops are just super popular. Really, really cool one. Love the giant glow in the dark sticker. I think that's such a cool one. Loved when they were nice and loud like that. Don't know why. It's just very like vintage Funko, if you want to call it that. So Wolfman there. Pretty good one. And these two are another good duo. We have the original Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. So some of these are duplicates in my collection, but I was hoping for box upgrades, and so far this Leonardo does look really clean. I'm pretty impressed by this one, guys. This looks really nice. Does need some cleaning on the windows, but due to the age, I'm not surprised. 2014 pop, guys, for $12. Nuts. Now, you're not always going to buy and find ridiculous pops like these. Like I said, this has been the goings of about 6 to 8 months worth of looking online weekly just to see what's new on the website. And yeah, I think I've just been able to show you the best of the best, because it's been like some of the best stuff that they've had on the website for the past 6 to 8 months. Anyway, we'll carry on. This is the one I was the most excited for. We have the Daniel Bryan WWE pop. So this is the black trunks, like black and red trunk variant. Super cool. One of the harder ones to find. Very, very happy about this, because I love this guy. What a wrestler. And these pops just look brilliant. I absolutely love them. So that's the yeah, the black and red trunks, which is one I don't have in my collection. Window does need a bit of a clean. Again, just a bit dusty and dirty. But for $12, guys, for a 2014 Funko Pop, it's worth checking out Cash Converters for stuff you want at this point. So far, I'm super impressed. Packaging has been amazing. Like I said, we'll have a look at this inside now. We have bubble wrap. We have packing peanuts. Tick of approval. Don't know who packed this one. I didn't get a nice little note on this one. Actually does say it was checked by Megan. So thank you, Megan, whoever you are. Alright, let's move back to this small guy here. I hope there's only one pop in here, because this one is, it'd be a tight fit to get 2 in here. But you know what, guys, so far so good. Really impressed so far by all the packing and everything. And I love that they have the invoices included on the inside, so I can remind myself and tell you guys how much I paid for each of these pops. Yep, so there is one pop inside of here. I'll kind of cover it up, but you can see there is, you know, significant amount of bubble wrap. No packing peanuts, because there's no need. The parcel is super small. So for this one here, I paid $12 again. So some stores just are happy to sell them at this $9 to $15 kind of dollar range, I've noticed. Some go for a bit more, some check the eBay listings, but you know, every now and then, you might find a gem that's, you know, that maybe they don't care about how much they get for these pops. From what I've heard, they do buy really cheap. So if you're someone who wanted to go and sell pops to cash converters, I don't think you'd be expecting a lot, and don't expect to be getting, you know, the market prices for pops. I've heard that some stores are so strict and will only give you like $3 per pop, unless it's a pop like that's valued over $50. So take some caution if you did ever think about selling to cash converters. I mean, you're always welcome to go there, have a chat to the team, I assume, and they'll give you a quote. I think that's how it works. So yeah, keep it in mind if you do really just need to offload some pops. But yeah, I mean, if they're selling them this cheap, I don't think they're buying them for a decent price. But anyway, $12 for this one, $8 shipping, so $20 I've paid for this pop right here. Bubble wrapped nicely, and here is a epic pop. The damage is a bit crap. I'm going to say that straight off the bat. The box isn't too bad. It's where the original price sticker was. As you can see right there, my Captain Underpants pop right here. Bloody awesome. But that sticker, that's going to be some work to get off. But I'll give it a go. We'll see how it turns out. But we have Captain Underpants. Super, super cool figure. I hope they do more of him. That cheeky grin. It's just so good. I absolutely love this pop. Alright, this one was a really interesting one. It's in a black bag to start with. I did rip off my address and whatnot because gotta be safe on the interwebs, I've always been taught. So, let's open this up and see what we've got in here. Bag is off. And it looks like, oh, I don't like the look of this, guys. So they've kind of just taped the box because the pop didn't fit entirely. This one could be an L. This could be a big L. Oh man, yeah. These have just been plonked in and good luck. Oh, one of the boxes are like the pop boxes are open. Anxiety. So this one, this is where you could go wrong, guys. It's not always perfect, but in here we have 1, 2, 3 pops and a 2-pack pop. I paid $12.99 for all of the single pops and $19.99 for the double pack. Shipping on this one was a little bit more, and I believe it's just because of the quantity. It was $32. That kind of stings a bit considering how poorly packed these were. But hey, we knew there was going to be some risk today, so let's go through the pops anyway. First off, they absolutely destroyed Prince Charming from Once Upon a Time. This poor guy has seen better days. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. But, look at that. He's just swinging. That's a shame. Next up, we have another one that just is absolutely destroyed, and I think it's purely because of how this thing was packed. Oh, man. We have the Winnie the Pooh from Christopher Robin. The flap on the bottom was open. This one's not as bad at the front, but obviously I did not see product images for this one because the back is sun faded. Guys, we have gone from an absolute high of high to the low of lows, but I still think this is really cute, and in a protector I think Winnie the Pooh is going to look great. So I will definitely accept that one as it is. This next one is a banger. And thankfully it was packed on the bottom. It's been a little bit dented, as you can see on the top there. But it is the original Doug from Up. So this is a cool one. It's not the super duper rare and exclusive with cone version. But it is the original, and I think he's super cute. And like I said, like if these had come not destroyed, for $12.99, guys, that's ridiculous. So I'm happy about this regardless. And this one here, guys, is really, really cool. It is a 2-pack. It is Daenerys and Drogon. Very, very cool 2-pack. I love this. I believe they're metallic? Yeah, I think so. This actually came not too bad, I'm gonna say. Especially for a pop that was in 2015. Like, this is kind of expected boxware that I would, you know, think I'd see out of something like this. So very, very cool for $20. That is insane. But yeah, as you can see, there was no bubble wrap, no nothing. Absolutely poorly packed when it comes to, I guess, comparing to everything else. Like, for the price I paid, guys, I'll accept a little bit of a loss on that one. I have one more small one to open up, and then we'll get into the big boys and see what those are like. Here, I'm hoping there's only 2 pops in it. I'm going to be confident to say that there should only be 2, but let's wait and see. This one looks good. There's some packing peanuts, no bubble wrap to be seen, but let's take a look and see how many pops are in here first. We have 2 pops in here that I paid $3 each for. That can't be right. Checked by Cody, I paid $3 each for these pops and $16 for postage, meaning our total order cost for this box is $22. That's nuts. Okay, see, if those were $3, I'd feel better, because of how they were packed, but these $3 pops were packed with more care. I've been attacked by peanuts, but as you can see, there were peanuts inside of this one. No bubble wrap, but that's okay. Considering these pops were $3, I'll take it as it is. So this one here, you can actually see the price in the top corner, is the Scooby-Doo with the sandwich. So he's having his little roll there, baguette roll, whatever you want to call it. But this is a super cute Scooby-Doo that we did not have in the collection. So ridiculous price to pay for, you know, something as cool as this. Absolutely buzzing about that one. That's come in pretty good condition too. Like little bit of here and there's, but I'm not going to complain overall considering the price we paid for something that's pretty hard to get now. I don't know if that's still available for retail. This one definitely isn't. This one does have a bit more of a corner ding. Like if I saw this at the shops for $20, the standard retail price, I'd be buying it. It is the Spooky Space Cook. Is it Cook or Kook? I'd say Kook. Because if it was Cook, it would have a C. Ignore that ponder. We have a really cool Scooby-Doo villain pop. I love this one. The soda of this is really cool, but I think the pop version is so much cooler. I don't know, I guess they can put more detail into pops, but it just looks so menacing and I love it. Really, really good one. That's a massive win, that purchase right there. That is so far the cleanest in terms of condition. My favorite, probably not, because that Daniel Bryan is one I've really wanted for a long time. So that's probably winning for me. Captain Underpants is closely second. Didn't have that sticker damage. I think they'd be my winner though, because it's really cool. Onto this big one here. So we have another one that's wrapped in something. If we're going based off the last one that was wrapped, I don't think we're going to be wrapped. Alright, so upon opening the top layer, this looks pretty good. This box is sturdy. And once I flipped it around, it also still looks good on this side. So this is a happy me right now, because if we were going down the path of the last one that was wrapped, it wasn't looking good. Fingers crossed that this one here has some good protection on the inside. I'm seeing bubble wrap. I'm seeing paper filling. I'm seeing all the good things that we want. And almost knocked over Captain Underpants. Sorry, my guy. Now, I've just popped that in front of me because it was so big. So let's have a look first at what we've got in here. So we have a... Oh, okay, so I splashed out a little bit on a pop here. One of these pops says it was $40, and looking at it, it was one that I wanted to get for Jen. So hopefully that one is in good condition considering the price. But the rest in here were $12.99, which is cool because I'm seeing some bangers here. So postage for this was a little bit more expensive, $44. Oof. I mean, the way it's packed, I'll accept it because everything's come in good condition. So for this box, I actually paid $148 for. So dividing that by 6, I don't know, it comes up to a certain number per pop. I'll let Future Brooke do the math. But to start with, we have a really cute one. We have the Sully from Monsters, Inc. And like a few of the other ones I haven't mentioned, some of the stores are putting the sticker on the window, which I think is better because it's easier to clean off. Whereas if you're putting it on the box itself, there comes a risk of, you know, damaging the actual box and ripping the box. So I think that's cool. This one looks in pretty great shape considering. Doesn't have a year on this one, maybe 2018. Yeah, 2018 I think for this one. So again, we're getting some older pops for a really good price, guys. Genuinely great price. So this one here is the one I did pay more for, and it's not bad. Considering what this I'm pretty sure this pop goes for a fair bit now. I'll be sad to find out if it doesn't. I think at the time that I bought this, I thought it was a great deal, hence going ahead with it. And I guess also in my mind, I kind of think, this is the total I'm paying for the order. Let's divide this by how many pops I'm getting, and that kind of makes me feel a bit better about things. So that's why I did splash out for this one here. This is for Jen. Jen loves Dune. So getting the chase of the, I guess I'm pretty sure he's the main guy, isn't he? I've watched it once. Oh my gosh, she's gonna hate me. But not a pop for me, pop for her. Very cool chase. I know this one was very popular. We never got it initially. It's not too bad condition. I'll pop it in a hard stack or a protector, and I think it's gonna look great. So that is an awesome pickup. The next ones here are a bit of a duo, actually. We have the Supernatural boys. So these are the two, are they the variants? No, this one is, because I think this one is the one with the wings, which I think is a different variant to the normal one where it's just him without them. And then this one here, I think is just a standard one with the little pocket knife. They're absolute classics when it comes to the Supernatural line. 2017 and 2018, I'm not too sure if these are like super hard to get, but I think it's such a cool pairing to purchase. I just love these standard old school looking pops with the side-by-side hands. They're just classics. They're absolutely awesome and super good deal just to get these Supernatural pops. We're really stacking them high today, guys. The next one is a super cute one, and this one is one I've been dying to get for a long time. It is the baby Pegasus. Very, very cute, from Hercules. Love it, love it, love it. Not too bad condition too. This thing looks great. Again, not too sure in the year here. 2020, so 5 years old now. That's crazy. The only real damage is that little guy there. So this one was really good considering. Very happy about that. I'm so nervous about how this tower is going. I don't even know if you can see it all on camera. The last thing in here is absolutely epic, and I'm buzzing about this. The My Chemical Romance Black Parade album cover for $12.99, guys. This is crazy. These retail for much more, which is why I never bought any of these. But to get one for $12.99, how can you say no? Epic. Epic. Just so cool. One of the best album covers from my teenage years. I think I was a teen when this came out. I couldn't tell you. There is a little bit of damage on the front. Not sure if that's very clear, but there's a little bit of damage there, but these never came perfect, so yeah, I won't complain. I will definitely be adding this to my personal collection. I think it's just so damn cool. Alright, so I have accidentally knocked the phone while I've tried to pick up this next big box. I'm sorry if the camera angle has changed and it's annoying to anyone. Hopefully I'm still well in frame. It's a bit of a mess right now, so I can't really get to the camera and double check it. But we're on to the next one before we get into that absolutely massive thing. I'm probably going to have to clear this off and then get to that bigger box. But till then, let's have a look at this last smaller one. Let's see what this one includes. The packaging looks great on the inside. This box is sturdy. We're looking good. Ooh, all right, here we go. Have a nice little thank you scribble, and it says packed by Joshua, so thank you, Joshua. In here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pops. One is a 2-pack, and I paid $5 each for all of these, including the 2-pack was also $5. Postage though was $57, making this total parcel $82.50. I'm not too sure where this came from. This came from Interstate, so actually, this one does come to mind. I remember actually inquiring about the shipping cost, and I might have gotten a portion of it refunded. But yeah, 57 is a bit sus for that. So I think that's what might have happened, which made this even cheaper. So if that was the case, a big thank you to Cash Converters for being legends about it. But overall, anyway, this parcel was $82.50. I might have already said that, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 pops in a standard size and a 2-pack. That's what I'm kind of getting the gist of here. So for $82.50, that's crazy. All of the pops look like they're bubble wrapped. We had some space filler in there too. Let's pop this down here and let's go through these one by one. First off, looking in not too bad condition. Unfortunately, they have stickered on the box, so I'm going to have to be super careful about that. But we have the Mr. Bean with Teddy. I love this one. This is my favorite Mr. Bean pop that they've made. With Teddy. Oh, so cute. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mr. Bean, what a legend. Great pop to get for $5, guys. $5. Next one here. Damn, has some sun damage on the back. Box isn't the best. It's a bummer, but this one wasn't for me anyway, but still, it's a bummer that it's not in the best shape. Because some of these I've picked up for relatives or to pass on to people who I know who would like them. We have the 4th Doctor from Doctor Who. So very cool pop. Not an easy one to come by, but there we have it. But yeah, it's such a shame that this one is a bit beat up, but considering it is a super old pop, 2015, you know, we're going to have to accept that some of these aren't going to be the best. Alright guys, so my storage filled up at the end of talking about the Fourth Doctor, which is crazy. So it means I've been filming for quite a bit. Hopefully I can narrow down the video for you guys so you're not here too long. But let's keep going. We have a 2-pack here. As I mentioned, this one did have a 2-pack in it. But the box is, yeah, I actually remember this transaction now and why this was $5 for a 2-pack. The box is trashed, but I was completely okay with it because we have the 2-pack of Goten and Trunks. This is a pretty tricky one to come by. It's a pretty popular Dragon Ball Z 2-pack. The box is destroyed, so you're essentially getting it for the out-of-box, not even out-of-box value, more than, I would dare say. It's not too bad from the front. You can tell the box printing as well wasn't the greatest because it is shifted a bit down. It is authentic. I don't think this ever got faked, and even so, everything looks fine about it. It just looks like a box shifting issue. But yeah, the box is trashed. It's crap. But I mean, front on, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. Like I said, has it even got the price still on it? Yeah, it does. $5. That's nuts, guys. I will cop that. I would have bought these for $5 each out of box if I saw them. So I'm happy with that. I can't complain at all with that price. What I can complain about is the lack of room right now. This is getting crazy. Great pickup. But like I said, a lot of these have had imperfections because they are second hand. So something to keep in mind. But if you're not too fussy like I am, or happy to do some tidying up on some pops, Cash Converters is the way to go. Next one, I was super happy about this. It goes with the Master Chief, because I have the Arbiter with the Energy Sword as well. So I think that's how you say it. I've always said that way. I could be wrong. I'm not a Halo expert per se, but I do love the game. And I have watched some of the show. Mixed opinions about the show, of course, as most Halo fans would say. But very cool pop. One of the original releases from memory. I mean, it's the 10th pop in the Halo line. Halo oddly has its own wave and I guess category of pops, which is pretty cool. They haven't done too many more Halo pops in the past couple of years. I would love to see them do some more. Maybe some more options in terms, because I know with Master Chief you could use different coloured schemes in terms of the suit instead of the traditional green. So stuff like that would be really fun to see. But very happy with that pop. Not one I have in my Halo collection. Buzzing. Now, I don't know how this happened, but I mean, this just goes to show you can find really cool pops on here multiple times, because I got another Doug. This one is definitely in better condition. This one looks really clean. There's some really minor things that are wrong with it, but it's a nice looking pop. That's a 100% the one I'm keeping out of the two. That's really clean, so I'm happy about that, actually. It just goes to show that, like, yeah, it's not always just going to be a one-off that you find pops like this on the website, so that's really cool. We got the big box to go. It's massive, and I'm kind of scared of it. But I'm going to clear off this. We're going to start afresh. We're going to open up that massive box. I can't remember how many pops are in there, but the invoice will tell us, so let's just do it.